We're back. We're back live. Let's see if that helps. If you're just joining us now, we did a quick one just to see if we could get other people to get notifications to come on over to the live. So if it doesn't work this time, we're just going to keep going. Also, I don't know why, but it keeps like buffering. So I hope I have a good connection here, because it looks like it keeps loading for me. Anyway, welcome back. We didn't really say too much in the last one yet. How long were we on? About 12 minutes or so. So I'll wait for some more people to get over here. Doesn't look like anybody's here yet. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty weird. It says my stream health is orange, and I think the best is green. What was odd? Linda, tell me. Yeah, something doesn't look right. I mean, it doesn't seem like the stream is doing very well at all. What is going on with my internet? Very weird. It looks and sounds fine. Okay. All right, well then I guess we'll do it. My stream health does not say it's at peak performance where it normally does. So I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll do it. It's on the sub list, but no notification. So the opposite of what it just did for other people. You think that in general, oh, no, we're at green right now, so we're at good health. All right. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it, Fruit Bat. In general, servers might be overwhelmed just because everybody's home. A lot of people are out of work right now, and this is what they're all doing. All right, so let's hope it worked. Now we have 12 people watching instead of 30. So we're good. I don't know. YouTube hates me. Whatever. All right. All right. So what's going on tonight? Besides what we already talked about, real quick. I shot a quick little video tonight. On the fly, just pretty much a recipe that I could put together with just stuff I had laying around the kitchen. And so yeah, that was fun. You're eating the flaming hot Pitos. I just gave a bag of those to Josh a couple days ago. It's not snowing anymore. It's actually warming up. It's still cold and for most people's expectations, but I mean, it could snow. We're back down to 32. It was about 35 earlier, but it's not doing anything. And it doesn't look like, well, next Wednesday it says it might snow again, but that's like a week away, so who knows? A lot of the snow is melting. A quarantine vlog? Yeah, I'm trying to think of different things to do for, what's going on right now. Especially having a vegan zombie channel. You guys do know that the premise of my movie is almost exactly like this, minus the zombies. It's crazy. Mrs. Nightmare. The reason why you had that problem is because we were just live for about, 12 or so minutes, and we decided to shut that one down and redo it and see if more people got notifications. So basically everybody that was already there, I was going to say, hey, come on over in 1 or 2 minutes when I go back up, and we'll have all of you guys plus anybody else that didn't get the notification. But my only problem is, when people get too many notifications, sometimes they just unsubscribe. So if it says, oh, Chris Cooney's going live, they're just going to be like, dude, unsubscribe. So that's my other. Do we have Noah Craig in here? Somebody said, oh, there he is. Have I found that the word... no, I haven't found that any words get my videos demonetized, but I did do a video that had it in the thumbnail and in the title, and it got demonetized. And I said, what did I said the name of the thing. I said that word. Now you're making me not want to say it, but no, I've said it in many videos since, and I did not get my video taken down. Only the one where I typed it out. So don't type it out. And I did the manual review. There's nothing wrong with this video. And still, that was my prep video where I showed everything in my bug out bag and everything like that. Completely demonetized. Which sucks because that's how we get paid. That's how I make a living. My videos. And a lot of people are the same way. This isn't just a fun hobby anymore. This is my career. So when they do that, toilet paper party. What am I snacking on? I opened up a pack of this Bada Bean, Bada Boom. They're pretty good. Craig, I saw your Insta story today where you went shopping. I saw a little bit. I don't know if I saw what you're talking about of the governor speaking, but I did see a little bit. Yeah, Trump said it would be really nice if we could go back to business as usual on the 11th. Or that Easter, I think. Which that's wishful thinking, but I don't think that's going to happen. And all the experts are saying it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. You know, wishful thinking. I think from what I heard, we're going to hit our peak in mid-May. So we still got another 2 months before we see the worst of the worst. And before it gets better. How are things over in my town? I mean, it seems okay. Obviously, it's like it is most other places. There's not too many people out. There's people driving, but I haven't seen anybody out on the streets or anything like that. Our first confirmed case was like a week ago or so, and apparently that lady passed away today. So we have our first fatality from it. Do I think they'll get a vaccine for it? I don't know. They might. But there's so many other strands that it's only going to be good for one. Yeah, I saw that, Lynn. They're turning the Javits Center into a hospital. And I also saw that Elon Musk ordered 1,255 ventilators from China to be delivered in Los Angeles. I have not bought a water filter, no. We have more people wondering what I'm eating. The Bada Bean, Bada Boom. They're like little fava bean snacks. They sent me a bag of these, and they're really good. You got the Berkey? I'll have to look that up. And you hook it up right to your sink? Is that what you do? Mrs. Nightmare, yes, I believe that's my theory. Katie, you like my ET poster? Thank you. So do I. Yeah, I'm sitting here eating these, but I'm also trying to eat very clean. What I had today was just a smoothie and a surprise thing that I made a video on that I'll show you guys later. Yeah, Lynn, I actually was talking to Josh about that, and I forgot. I got to put those in the refrigerator. Healthy cell. Let me just show you guys this too, right, real quick. Um, because there's no better time than right now anyway to be doing your vitamins and stuff and make sure your immune system is really good. Um, Here we have Healthy Cell. These are vegan essentials. You take one a day, and it's just like a mango kind of citrusy. It's not even really a gel; it's a liquid, and it's got all the essential nutrients you need to be healthy and functioning. So if you don't feel like you're getting it all from your food that you're eating, I totally stubbed my toe, so it's like, ow. More pizza videos. Anyway, Healthy Cell. I'll put a link in the below after the fact, but I got some other stuff on it. But right now, you want a strong immune system. I've always had a pretty strong immune system. I never usually get sick or anything like that. So, and I haven't experienced a headache in 30 years. So, that's a plus right there. Just have a good immune system. I actually made juice tonight too with fresh. It didn't really taste that good, but immune juice is good. So I just basically had a shot of it. Fresh turmeric root, ginger. I used a little bit of cucumber for the liquid, and a lemon. Not very good, but take it down. Ow, my toe. Standalone gravity filter. So is it, I heard the best ones are the reverse osmosis filters. Is that it? Any tips on making a good homemade pizza crust? My crust always come out soggy. I like crisp crust with bubbles. I need help, man. Any plans on making some more pizza videos? Have you seen any of my pizza videos? Because that's what I do with pizza. I have so many videos on pizza, how to make your own crust, how to make your own dough. I do one where I give you tips and everything. It'll come out really crispy. The bubbles, yeah, you can make bubbles happen just by not like smacking them down out of there, the air bubbles. So if you just do that, yeah. But I have one that I did probably 2 years ago. How to make pizza right. Vegan Zombie, Google it. Tell you everything. I used to work at a bunch of pizza places when I was younger, so. Hi, Gomez. Hi, Trini. Ash, that's what I was saying. Oh, probably almost 2 or 3 weeks ago that the Bill Gates has a patent on it, and he also helped fund some of those the people that you see in that Netflix series Pandemic, which came out like a month before all this happened, and then he stepped down from Microsoft, and it's like, what's going on here, guys? Reverse osmosis takes every. I heard that's the best one though. You don't want a total alkaline water. You don't. That's how people were getting SIBO. You need acidic foods. All right, so just to refresh, few people want to hear what we talked about in the prior 12-minute video or so. And so you guys asked about Rachel's first day of work. She actually didn't work on that floor today because they discharged most of the people. So I guess there was only 3 people on that floor, and they had plenty of nurses and plenty of trainees, so she just would have been in the way. So she spent her day in the hospital library. But tomorrow will be her day on the floor, and she'll be working there. So bada bing. A water distiller. Good evening, Jesse. How's everyone doing that just joined us? Oh, did I tell that in the first one? I visited my mom today, my mom and dad. So I had to take the Big Josh vegan Telluride, his car, to drop him off to his work car because his work car was in the shop. So we did that, and that's kind of on the in the vicinity of where my parents live. So we drove out to my parents, and I got my mom on speakerphone. And I can't see my parents because I can't come into contact with them. So she's talking to me for a good 10 minutes, and she has no idea where I am or anything. And she's like, well, you can't come out here. I'm like, I know, just, you know what? Go to your front window. So she comes to her window, and she's like, oh my God. And I'm sitting out there in the car waving. So I paid my mom and dad a visit today, and she was so happy. And I think she forgot she was on the phone with me because I said, well, I'll see you later. And then I drove away, but I was still on speakerphone with her, and she's like, "Oh, that was so cute." I'm like, "Mom, I'm still here." And she's like, "Oh, hi." That was funny. I tried to take a video of it, but I couldn't because you can't take a video on your iPhone when you're talking on speakerphone. So, hey Larry, hello Lemon Drop, hi everybody. The good son? Ooh, which one? Macaulay or Elijah? And he just went. Hey. Oh, we got a bunch more people joining us. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Emily and Rebecca, Kat. That is a brutal movie, isn't it? Speaking of movies with kids, I was on Instagram today. I don't know if anybody else follows it, but I saw Sean Astin's his audition for Goonies. Pretty funny. Way back in the day. Choosing your nephew over your son. Well, she knew. I've been watching, I think I'm on the 4th episode of Lock and Key. That's what I've been watching. What's with all these late night broadcasts? Well, I did one about a week and a half ago, and everybody had fun and they enjoyed it and got their mind off of all the worrying and the panic, and everybody told me they wanted me to come on here every night and do it again. So here we are, and we've done it every single night. So until you guys tell me to stop doing these, I'll probably continue. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, unless for some reason I can't do one. But even if we do one for like an hour, that's fine with me. Which I should probably do that tonight because I have a video to edit. Thank you, Parth. Oh, that's the Bell. That's the other. So I'm watching two things. I'm actually watching Tiger King too. I'm probably on the third episode of that. Joe Exotic. Well, I'm glad you guys like these live streams. That's why I'm doing it. I probably, if obviously, if you guys weren't watching, I wouldn't do it. But we've covered a lot of things in the last week and a half. Like, that probably is making too much noise when I do that, so I won't do that. What have we covered? We've talked about ghost stories, horror stories, movies, favorite TV shows, 80s movies, sci-fi, time travel. We've gone through all of my old pictures, and I told stories from each one of them. Newer pictures. I mean, we've done a lot in the last week and a half. I can't even remember what actual day I actually started these. Actual twice in the same sentence. It's crazy. And that's another thing. So yeah, Deanna, a lot of people say that, if my voice helps put you to sleep, if I'm that boring, no. If it helps somebody, then yeah, let's do it. It was a Friday, so today's it wasn't last Friday, so it was probably a week and a half now. Yeah, a week and a half. No, Emily, you are right. Yes, guns and ammo are selling like crazy right now. It's not a rumor. The kids just fell asleep. Freedom. Was there anything non-vegan I missed when I became vegan? Just curious. No, not animal products, but I went vegan 25 years ago, so things were like a little, it's way easier today. I made the connection that animal products were not food, but I think for the first maybe, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, I kind of missed cheese pizza, but that didn't last long. And, if you ask me today, there's absolutely nothing. And in fact, just thinking of eating an animal product is disgusting to me. It's repulsive. So there's nothing that I missed, nothing at all. But yeah, when I first did it, I think I missed cheese pizza for a little bit. Do you use fluoride-free toothpaste? I started using it because I was having a lot of cavities. Dentist suggested you use the fluoride-free toothpaste. Is that right? Anna is a single mom of 3, so this is literally now the only adult conversation I have. Hey, if for whatever reason people are here, that's fine, and thank you for being here, and I'm doing these for you guys. Thoughts on coconut milk? Do you think it's healthy? There's a lot of controversy on that, and personally, I've tried taking it out of my diet, and for me, it is absolutely 100% not healthy. So coconut oil, coconut milk raises my LDL cholesterol, my bad cholesterol. And, some people it doesn't affect, but for me it does. So I try to stand clear of all coconut, especially coconut oil, which is 90% saturated fat. No, the fluoride toothpaste. They told you to start using the fluoride toothpaste. I use... Let me see. I believe my toothpaste does have fluoride in it. And I talked to a vegan dentist at Eat Drink Vegan, and I asked him. I had some theories about it, and I asked him, and he totally confirmed and agreed with me. Okay, so let me, because I don't think. Okay, let me just look at this real quick so I don't have to go to the other room. Okay, so yeah, so my toothpaste does have fluoride in it. And so here's the thing. You don't want to swallow fluoride because the whole, it can calcify your pineal gland and your diencephalon. But you don't swallow your toothpaste. You brush your teeth and you spit it out. You wash your mouth, you spit it out. And that was my theory, because your teeth, it helps your teeth. The fluoride does, and that's what I asked the doctor. As long as you're not swallowing your toothpaste, it's not going to your stomach, you're not ingesting it, then it should be fine. But I don't drink water with fluoride in it, because there are fluoride waters. So yeah, Ash. Same here. So I don't. My recipe that I made tonight did all without oil, and for the last year and a half, I've taken pretty much all oils out of my diet, with the exception if I'm eating something that's like a processed food that has, or I'm at a restaurant. But I cook with zero oil. I never cook with oil, and despite what people think just from my videos, like I normally cook my own food. Going out to dinner and stuff is the exception to the rule. Like, I'm not doing that all the time. I know it seems like it a lot when I'm traveling and stuff, and then I do it, but for the majority of my time during the entire year, I'm home making my own foods. So that's funny you said that, Irene. We just bought some vegan steaks. We're going to try them out. But yeah, I've made vegan steaks out of seitan. I guess technically the mushroom too. I don't eat it, but I made it for Josh. Oh, the Berkey as fluoride filters. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. So whatever I've been doing it right, because my teeth are really healthy. Um, I had Invisalign, which was like braces, but I did a video on it just late last year. My teeth as a 25-year vegan, and they're healthy. I don't have any cavities or anything like that. I had cavities before I went vegan when I was younger, but ever since I never did. Right now, I have a couple, and I have Magic Mud, and I use a few of their different things. I got their mouthwash right down there, but I got a Ziki dog behind me, so I can't roll back, and Tom's Wicked Fresh is another one that I like to use. Do I ever want to get married? Not really my thing. But I can't tell you what I will think in the future. But right now and all of my past, no. Anyone make a burger or any analog with isolated pea protein? Well, you're the genius that came up with that a long time ago, aren't you? Yeah, that's why I don't like drinking out of, I don't like drinking tap water. And I won't do it. So I need to get a Berkey. You know what? I'm going to Google it. Because I have no idea what it looks like. Berkey water filter. Whoa. Oh, do you just like it, you don't hook it to your sink, you just like set it up like on a counter? This is what I Googled. So you just set it up and it goes through and you just pour it out like that. Is that right? Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh, cool. You just pour whatever into that. You just grab some mud puddle water, throw it in there, and you got some water. So this is it, $300. Well, Vigo, right now we're talking about water filters. So I Googled this one, and I think this is what everyone's talking about, the Berkey. Black Berkey Elements. So that's a water filter. I thought we were talking about one that hooked right to your sink. Now that you're married, you think you would never do it. Well, you shouldn't have to, right? Because you already did it. Well, you fill it up, let it filter, then put it in a pure pitcher for fridge. But technically, you could put it in any pitcher, right? Like you don't. It doesn't need to be because it doesn't a pure refilter it again. I heard that they're junk though. I heard the best ones were the reverse osmosis. That's what I heard. All right, guys, who's buying me a Berkey? Come on, let's do it. Let's get one tonight. Holds 2 gallons of water. I wonder if they would send me one. I'll be like, hey, do you want this in my videos? Send me a Berkey. I'll reach out to them. You'd love to be married to a vegan, but single ones don't exist. They do. They do. They're all over the place. They're probably looking for other single ones. Yeah, I wonder. Let's Google a reverse osmosis. We'll do that. Would be sick to get it engraved. Yeah, I guess. So if you got the big bucks, you can. You know what? It's actually not much more than, from what I'm seeing right now, it's actually cheaper than the Berkey. Unless I'm looking at something wrong here. Let's see. I mean, this looks like the same thing, but highly effective. Wow, it gets everything out. I can't tell if this, I mean, I Googled reverse osmosis, but I don't know if this is what it is. It looks kind of like the same thing, but this is radiant. And you just pour it. It looks like you're at like some gathering at a reception or something, and it's like a coffee thing. But it's not. I'm a single vegan woman, but I'm not dating. Actually, never really have. Same, but I'm not a woman. This website is radiantlifecatalog.com. If anybody can find the one that I should be looking at, send me the link. This is a reverse osmosis right here, it says. And it's cheaper than the other one I looked at. It's cheaper than the Berkey, which is almost 300. This one's only 200. And it looks like you probably got to install it though, right? So, I don't know here. Jesse says, Leanna and I have been together 8 years today. Oh, congrats. Happy anniversary. 6.5 vegan. Awesome. Most of the kinds that you attach to your sink do not take out fluoride. Well, that's not good. I know, I got to get one at some point, so I'll look into it. If anybody has like a really good one they recommend, send me a link or email it to me later. But that would be great. I wonder if it tastes better too. Can you really even taste the difference? See, there's a good one. Tofu on Toast says, my husband isn't vegan, but he eats whatever vegan meal I cook, so he's almost there. And your best friend just recently went vegan. Awesome. Well, the most recent water that I had was what. So I told you guys this in my most recent video too. But my good friend moved to Iceland, and she gave me all of the stuff from her pantry and stuff like that. So she gave me like a water system where you just press the lever and it comes down into your cup or water bottle, and it was a big glass jugs of Icelandic water. So, yeah, that's what I've been using. So I have a limited supply. Wait, your birthday is 2 days after Hallows Eve. So November 1st? Because my mom's is the 2nd and my brother's is the 3rd. You like the pantry tour? Yeah. I mean, it probably would have been better if I had No Egg Craig filming it, but, gotta make do. And see, that's the problem when I can't film my own stuff and I'm actually in the video. So yeah, we went kind of fast. And some of the things I had to go back over and refilm just because certain things were blurry and certain things were overexposed, but I didn't feel like redoing it. So sorry, that's what happens when I'm not the one behind the camera looking at it. So, oh, Happy Healthy Vegan is streaming too. Well, we're staying right here. Craig to make a no egg Craig salad. Oh, that sounds good. Well, it's not the fact that he's really good at getting those best shots. It's the fact that he's the only one. He's the only other one I know around here that I trust with a camera. that knows what they're doing. Chris, do you only drink water, smoothies, and tea? I don't drink LaCroix or any of that. I don't drink any of that. And I did drink some tea the other night, but really, I might drink tea twice a year, so I wouldn't even say I drink tea. Although I drank it a couple of nights ago. I drink smoothies and water and juice, fresh made cold pressed juice, and that's about all I drink. Your birthday is November, so you have the same birthday as my mom. Have I ever had an apple banana when I was in Hawaii? No, never heard of it. No. Yes. I am straight edge. And I think Belle's in here too, and Belle's straight edge. So that just means I don't put any poisons into my body. So I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke any kind of drugs. I don't take drugs, and I will only take medicine if it's a life death situation, something like that. So yes. Happy Healthy Vegan is talking about me. We need to do a show where they come on my show or I come on their show, and we can get them on here on Skype. I think we talked about that last time. That would be awesome. What are they talking about? Can we stream them through my stream? Yeah, that my stream I just got kicked off. This is weird. I've never had this much trouble. My OBS stream just went off, and you guys we're back, but it definitely said stream resumed. So I don't know what just happened. Yep. We are back. Is vegetable police really... Are you talking about vegetable police? You mean the YouTuber? No, he's not vegan. Maybe it is a system overload. So many people are streaming now too. If I get the virus, can I still live stream and let you know? I will. I will do it to the best of my ability until I can't speak anymore. Yeah, we definitely want to collaborate. They're actually 3 hours behind me, so it's only 9 o'clock for them. Good time for them. Well, Holly says my birthday is in June, but I have always wanted to have a birthday on Halloween instead. You know, I say we cancel your June birthday this year and we do it on Halloween. Jennifer says, if I am straight edge, do you worry about nominal amounts of alcohol and things like vanilla extract or kombucha? I've never drank kombucha for that, and all the vanilla extract that I have in my house is alcohol free. Have I ever had any baked good in my life that had vanilla extract that may have had that in there? Probably. But if I can help it, no, I don't do any alcohol. So I've actually never tasted alcohol. If it was in my vanilla extract in a baked good, then obviously I didn't taste it, but then that would have been like a a minuscule amount. But no, I've never tasted alcohol. Emily's birthday is this Sunday. Oh, actually, today is one of my best friend's birthday. The one that I told you about, the one that went vegetarian the same day as me, the one that saved me when I was getting electrocuted, the one that has the same tattoo as me. Happy birthday. It's his birthday today. We're saucing. Lindsay says the alcohol goes away when you cook it. So the reason why I still don't use it even after it's cooked out is because in all the research that I've done, it still says that there's still a minuscule amount that never gets cooked out. And for that reason, I'm out. So yeah, that's why I don't do it. And I know it's impossible to get like inebriated or a buzz or anything off of something like that. But yeah, I guess I'm extreme in that way, in that sense. I'm not sure what you mean about what are my thoughts on selenium found in Brazil nuts, but I know that that they do contain them. So if you're lacking your selenium, there you go, Brazil nuts. You like the shirt? Harmless Threads. Go to Harmless Threads, and I think you can even use a coupon code ZOMBIE and get a little discount there. But she's got tons of different awesome vegan shirts, all vegan. Oh, that's right, Jesse. Everybody like the stream. If you guys enjoy me going live every night and speaking with you guys, especially when, this whole thing's going on, I'm sure people are bored. Are people still really worried? If you're worried and panicking, just, come over, hang out. Try to take your mind off it. We might try to scare you in other ways by telling you ghost stories or something like that. I did the Shark Tank. You literally eat one Brazil nut a day for selenium. Hey, there you go. There you go. And did you know if you're like deficient on iron or something, you want to eat foods that are high in iron, like leafy greens, spinach, broccoli, that kind of thing. But you also want to take it with citrus because citrus allows it to be absorbed. So make sure you have, I don't know, maybe squeeze a lemon over it or something. Ghost stories and conspiracy theories, yeah. I think I'm all ghost storied out. I think over the last week and a half, I've pretty much told you guys all of my ghost stories. I also heard vitamin D too, and a lot of people are deficient on vitamin D. And that's why, again, Healthy Cell, boom, vegan essentials, everything you guys need. And it comes in these little packs that you can refrigerate and take one a day. It's got everything you need to be healthy. I know a lot of people have been asking me about that kind of thing, like what do you recommend? And I'm like, hey, I just like to eat healthy foods, but if you feel like you're not getting all the things you need, can't hurt. Boom. Take one of those. Everything you need. Oh, I'm sorry, Laura. Can I make up a ghost story? I think with your name, Mrs. Nightmare, I think you can do a ghost story. How many in a box? There are a lot. But I will find out exactly how many. Let's figure this out together. How many in this box? Don't make me pull them all out and count them. How many are in here? You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna count them. But I'm gonna do it like, okay, so that's 4, 5, It looks like either, so around 30. So I think a month worth. It's got to tell. It's got to tell. I think if you go to their website, you can find that. And you know what? I think, I think I have a link. Let me try to find that link real quick. If you guys do want to go check them out. One Brazil nut a week. Yeah, I would definitely take Dr. Greger's suggestion on that. So maybe you don't even need. And same with like you don't need like all of the stuff every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like B12 and all that. There's no magical thing in your body that says 24 hours up. You didn't get this in this amount of time. Man, you're in trouble. That's not how it goes. So Ryan and Ange sent me. Did they log off? Oh, cool. So we got a bunch of people over here from Happy Healthy Vegan, which, by the way, we got to figure this out, and we got to have them Skype in so they can do a live with me, and then vice versa. It's been a long time since I've been on their show, a long time since they've been on my show, but, I love Ange and Ryan, so hopefully we can do that again. So welcome everybody from their channel. Were they on for a while, or? Oh, they have to go make dinner. Awesome. I'd rather be eating dinner with them. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to live stream it. Yeah, what am I trying to find here? I'm trying to find something for you guys, a link. Over here. Okay, where could it be? So you guys streamed over there for an hour? How are they doing? How are they doing in their self-isolation over there in Long Beach? Yeah, I think the best way to do it is some people were telling me about an app that I got to download, which I think I have one of these tabs open for it. But also, I think we could just Skype them in, put them up here in the corner, or I'll be down in the corner and they'll be in the big screen. Do something like that. Chris, do you like heights? Yes and no. I like to be somewhere safe and look down, but if I'm not, I don't want to be up, like if I'm on like somewhere where I can fall, no, obviously I don't want to do that. So, but it's not like a huge fear like claustrophobia is for me. Well, it's nice to know that Ange and Ryan are doing good. They're having dinner now. I got to find this. Where did I put it? Oh, it would be right here, I think. Just let me mute this real quick. Okay, for those of you earlier were asking me about the Healthy Cell, you can go right there and check it out if you're interested. Daniel Diaz, thank you so much. We've been talking about lots of things. I think the last thing we've been talking about was getting water filters, and we were looking for the best one, and we were looking at the Berkey one. So I don't have one, so I'm thinking about checking these out at some point. Do I like Freely? I've never met Freely, so I have no reason not to like her. Yeah. I like that she's a voice for the animals. I like that she spreads veganism. I've got nothing against Freely. Okay, so Chef AJ had an app called Zoom. I think that's what you guys told me about the other night. The Zoom app. I don't. Oh yeah, I think I started downloading it. There it is. I'll try that out, and I'll try to play around with it and see if we can do that. Get some other people in the stream. Banana skin meatballs? What are we talking about here? Yeah, Lissu, I thought it was something that goes right on your tap, but apparently it's just a big water jug that you put the water through and it kind of siphons out. And then some people were saying they put it in another pitcher and just put it right in your refrigerator. Rebalancer, hey, do you ever get your computer working? Had your college, what? Geomorphology class on Zoom yesterday. How'd you do? No test? Test, no test. Can't Stop Lion says, I use the black Berkey filters with fluoride filters too. That sounds good. I would like one of those. I would like one right now, delivered to my door. Social distancing, of course. I guess technically I do raw till 4 pretty much every day too, but it's mainly just because I fast until a certain time and then I'll eat. Oh, definitely Hummus Hero. I hang out with those the elves, Galadriel and Legolas. How do you say his name? And we hang out in the forest and we do vegan things. We make llama's bread and all that stuff. It's so good. I love those guys. Do I let my dogs on my bed? No, but Zeke manages to always end up there. Like this morning when I woke up, I looked over and Zeke was on his back with both of his legs up, his back legs just kind of like laying there like this. I'm like, I did not tell you to come up here. But Indy doesn't come up on my bed. What does raw till 4 have to do with fasting? Well, for me, it's usually after 4 o'clock before I eat anything. So right there, that's technically no cooked food before 4. Yeah, I love my dogs. Did John stream today, by the way? I know yesterday I was helping him get his camera set up, but I don't know. He was supposed to film or stream today? I haven't seen John in a while. Oh, he did stream. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I went out earlier, we already told the story 3 times now. Dropped Josh off to get his car. Saw my parents, and then will I be making a pup date video? Yeah, I want to do a video just basically showing you guys what foods they like. The first how old was the juvenile that passed away? John did a short stream. How long was the stream today? Did it work? Did it look good with the new camera? Play the good little doggy again. I don't know where it is now. Oh, you know what I did? I Googled it. It was on say hi to your pup, Jade and Jet. Wait a minute. Who are you with? Because somebody else said that. Are you with Kika? Kika and Darth Vegan. You both have the same name dogs. You guys are probably hanging out in the same place. My dogs' names are Indy the pup and Zeke. Zeke 2. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, Kika's your wife. That's why you have the same name dogs. Someone asked me if I got the virus, would I continue to live stream? And yes, I would. And I'd probably make some emergency videos just in case. I think they did say that the other night. Do my dogs have middle names? Well, Indy is Indiana Jones. I named him after Indiana Jones. And Zeke is just Zeke. Zeke. So. Yeah, I am on a different schedule. So what? I'm on a different schedule than a lot of people. I kind of do all my thing throughout the night, and then I sleep in. And then, the real reason why I like to fast is because, and hey, there's different doctors that say different things about it, and I don't see anything bad about it. But I don't really like eating when I get up. I'm not a breakfast person. So I just kind of wait a little bit until I actually get hungry. And then, there are times when I do get up where I am hungry and I'll start eating. But for the majority of the time, I don't. I used my recipe to make pizza the other day and it was so good. Which recipe did you do? I got a lot of pizza recipes. Casper Poe and Phantom Ranger. I like those names. And your dog is a Chihuahua. Oh, he was there all day setting up the camera? But it worked? It looked good? I wonder where Josh is. I know where he's working, but he's usually on. From what they know, dogs cannot get the virus. And Gomez, you are in Washington State. Is that correct? I know, seriously. Too bad we can't. Too bad we can't share pictures of our dogs. But I guess it's probably good because we could get trolls in here that would be sharing pretty bad pictures if we could share pictures. So maybe it's a good thing. Kika, so what they think with the dog that had it in China was the dog didn't actually have it, but the dog likely licked its human's face or saliva at some point, and when they tested, that's what they tested. But no, they have nothing that confirms that any dogs have got it. I can't really tell you when I stop eating or when I wake up because it's always different. Well, at least when I wake up, because unless I have something planned, I wake up when I'm not tired. I'll get up and then I'll go back to work. So that's the beauty of having, your own, being your own manager. You're self-employed, and I do YouTube for a living. So, with that being said, I work more than I've ever worked because I'm always working. But I can sleep in unless I have an appointment or something like that. I can sleep in, get up, make my videos, edit my videos, post my videos, repeat. Oh, you like, yeah, we do. We have the vegan dog treats and the vegan zombie cookbook. Yeah. Will the military use force if necessary for places that are, I mean, that's what martial law would be. That would be in an extreme situation. We've not really seen that in this country. Um, I'm not sure. Did we see that at Katrina? Maybe. Yeah. Again, for the people that didn't hear it the first time, so Rachel um, will be working tomorrow on the unit of the hospital that has all of the quarantined COVID, um, people there, and that will be her first day. Little Josh, vegan metalhead. Yes, that's what I was alluding to. That I'll have, if anything did, you'd probably see videos in 6 months to a year. So don't unsubscribe. Why don't I do stuff all day and sleep at night? Because I've always been a night owl, and I always hated waking up in the morning, no matter if it was for school or for work. I just didn't feel my best in the morning. So I like to work throughout the night. I don't like to go to bed early. If I get all of my work done, then, instead of going to bed, I'll usually maybe watch something on Netflix or something, and then go to bed and then wake up later. But yeah, I still get enough sleep because that's important. The cleaning plans, yeah. So I don't. She does. She's doing everything that they tell her to do. So that means quarantine scrubs, put them in the wash, take a shower, that kind of thing. Definitely, because that's got to be the closest. Nobody else really knows. We don't know anybody that might have it, so we're always like suspecting. Like whenever we go out, like every time we go out, it's a risk. So if you go to the grocery store, if you go to the gas station, all of that, and we just don't know. But what we do know is she's actually going where there are people that are being either ruled out or people that actually have it, and that's scary. So, um, what am I doing at home to pass the time? Well, I've been coming on here every night to chat with you guys live. So you guys requested I do that. A lot of people said that it made them feel better. A lot of people were panicking and worried, and some people are just probably really bored. So, doing this, if that's what, helps people out, then I've been doing this now for every night for about a week and a half. I've been making videos. I shot a video today. I need to edit a video when I'm done with this, and I also watched an episode, well, half an episode of that Netflix series Lock and Key. And, and I'll probably take the pups for a little walk when I'm done with this and then go back to editing. So that's what I did today. Yeah, you can't really be a night owl and get up at 5 a.m. Yeah, the camera shuts off, I think, what is it, at 12 minutes? Oh, you know what? Yeah, there is a feature to make it so it doesn't shut off. Was it shutting off after 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something? Because there is a, he never even messaged me for that. I would have told him. Is Lock and Key any good? I'm liking it. I'm only on episode 3 or 4. I think 4. And yeah, I like it. But we'll find out. Like the end could ruin it for me, or it could, I could end up really liking it. So who knows? Yeah, I love night dog walks. A lot of the ideas I had for a lot of videos was because I would clear my mind. I would go out for a walk in the neighborhood late at night with my dog and be able to think. Is she sleeping in the garage? Yeah, right. We keep her in the basement. I'm just kidding. The new Sabrina show is good. Undone? What's that about? I used to watch the originals Charm too. Your mom needs to carry a piece of paper in Latham when she's out past curfew for work, just in case the police stop her. So are you talking about Latham, Albany area? Rachel is my best friend. She lives here. So I have 2 people that live here, Rachel and Josh. And the pups. Hey, Matthew. Oh yeah, did you tell me that before? October Faction. Somebody else told me that. Cool. Yeah, I've been to Latham. Rodden. No, I haven't seen that. Cynthia says I'm telling my age. What? Bewitched. Yeah, that's old. I remember that when I was little. Yes, I am going to try to stream a video soon on YouTube. I'll probably do it on the other channel, though. I wonder how many we got from that. After it was all said and done, everybody saw. the last live stream. I kind of want to go get the. I'll purchase like a new zombie game. And what was that one? It was not Left 4 Dead, but Days Gone By, something like that. That looked really cool. Your friend's daughter was in The Haunting of Hill House. Who was she? Oh, I love The Witcher too. Yeah. And I started playing that game, The Witcher game. I twitched that for like a hot minute. Elliot from E.T., Henry Thomas. You want to send me ghost stories? You want me to read them? That might be cool. iZombie on Netflix. Well, have a good night, Kat. Thanks for joining us. I really like The Witcher, but let me just... the way I see The Witcher is... Okay, so it would be like a mix between... like something like Xena, Princess Warrior, or Hercules, which were kind of cheesy, and Game of Thrones. So it's somewhere in the middle of that. And there are some really cool things that happen, and I just overall liked it. You don't like Twitch. So, yeah, I've been twitching, so maybe I'll try it over on YouTube to see if it's any better. What's my favorite Disney movie? What is my favorite Disney movie? Well, when I was little, I saw Bambi in the theater. I really liked Bambi. What's like 28 days later for real? The Days Gone By? Yeah, I had that song in my head for like a month and a half. Toss a coin to your Witcher. I think a lot of people did. My favorite horror movie is Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's my absolute favorite horror movie. I answered that question last night too because it's also my favorite love story. Horror and love story. What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney? Yeah, I love Dracula. There's so many really good horror movies that I like, but that would be my favorite. Mrs. Nightmare, I sang that song like every day. And I even made up songs like Toss a Tree to Your Zeke and Don't Forget Indy. Oh. They're looking at me now. I shouldn't have said that because I said the T word. Yes, I've seen The Crazies, the original by George Romero and the remake. Yeah, Gary Oldman's awesome in that movie. He's awesome and he's just awesome. You don't watch horror movies because you can't sleep afterwards. I just love the feeling of being scared, and I can't get that feeling. But like when I was little, that I loved it. So I think that's why I love horror movies so much. I gotta agree with you, Darth Vegan. I love Alien too. Sci-fi horror is they set the setting was perfect. You're in the middle. No one's gonna save you. You know, you're out there billions of miles from Earth in a spaceship with something that you don't even know what it is that is killing everybody. That could be behind any corner, and that's pretty scary. I have not read the original Bambi book. Nope. The Shining is a good one. Yep. Gary Oldman is definitely the best Dracula out there. And I'd say that the movie that I've seen more than any other movie in my life is Interview with the Vampire. Zeke, get in your bed. What are you doing? Go get in your bed. What do you eat? You're not supposed to be eating anything. There's nothing for you to eat here. Why are you eating something? Come on. Sit down. Come on. Let's sit down. The Alien movies were awesome. We can't do this right now. So Zeke, I can't really do this with Zeke, even though I know it's cute, because he goes from 0 to 100 real fast. Yeah. And then that means the stream is over with. I really liked Alien 3, where they're on that prison planet. No, we can't do that. We got to get down. Come on, get down. Sit down. Go sit down. Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, the gory ones are kind of like, they're the cheesy ones that I don't really think that they're that scary, but like I just think they're cool. Like I like them, like the Friday the 13th series and stuff like that. Michael Myers, Halloween. My least favorite are like ghost ones and stuff, but yep, Gary Oldman and True Romance. True Romance is awesome. What's his name? Drexel? I know I'm pretty, but I can't finish that sentence. Castlevania was pretty rad. Wait, what are we talking about, Wahida? What was Sigourney Weaver? Oh, he was eating the toy behind me? I've never played Alien Isolation or anything like that. He likes to eat his toys. Prometheus is a good one. You got to see Prometheus. What is Mel talking about? Great movie. Interview with the Vampire. Fright Night, the original one. You're so cool, Brewster. Does it sound like he drank? I didn't hear it. I don't think he did. I hope he didn't. Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers was good, although you probably don't want to hear about the director, so probably might make you not want to watch it again. But the movie was good. I liked the movie. Any cult Illuminati movies out there? I mean, there's Eyes Wide Shut, and Stanley Kubrick died during that movie when he was asked not to do it. Did I like the Saw movies? I only really saw the first one with Cary Elves. No, maybe I did watch another one. But isn't Donnie Wahlberg in one? But really the only one that I like the first one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gomez. Really? Sigourney never watched her own movie all the way through. There's a lot of actors that don't watch their own movie. Dracula Untold. I did see that. There was another Dracula series out there. I just watched it. I think Netflix. And it was good, but just seeing it is like nobody's ever going to be as good as Gary Oldman. And that goes, yeah. Good night, Gomez. Wait, Stella couldn't get what movie out of her head? Oh, The Ring, yeah. The Ring was a scary one when I saw it in the theaters. Favorite Twilight Zone episode? Oh man, there's so many of them. I don't know. The original ones. There was one where this lady there was something up in her attic, and she like they looked like a UFO and everything, and she was trying to get it out of there, and then she realized that it was Americans that landed a spaceship up there. So she was like an alien. She was a huge giant. So the whole time you thought that there was something in this lady's. That was a pretty cool one. And the one where the guy lived like forever, and I like that kind of thing, like the immortal things. But if we go all the way to Twilight Zone, the movie, the one that's in color, where it's got John Lithgow for the thing on the wing, that was a good one. And then the one that I really remembered that was, and I don't know what it's called, but the little kid's name was Anthony, and anything he wished for, he would get. And I remember he was eating a peanut butter cheeseburger, and I was like, oh my God, that's so gross. And last year I was at Doomie's, and I saw that they had a peanut butter cheeseburger on the menu. I'm like, what? But I guess it's a thing, and my friend that I went there with actually got it and loved it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, but yeah, that anything he wished for would come true. And I like that one. That was a good one. But there's a lot of other ones that I'm probably not even thinking about right now. So I wasn't ready to answer that question. The best Twilight Zone. I love the Twilight Zone. And Rod Serling is from here, where I live, Syracuse, New York. So in a lot of his original Twilight Zone episodes, they talk about Syracuse, New York. They talk about Cortland and Elmira, New York, which are like right next to us here. So it's just weird hearing a lot of Syracuse references in the Twilight Zone. And his birthday is on Christmas Day. Oh, he had all the books and his glasses broke. I had a dream, and I don't want to tell anybody the dream because I actually want to make a short movie. It probably wouldn't be that long, so very short. But I had a dream, and when I woke up from the dream, I'm like, I can't believe my brain came up with that dream, because that would be the perfect, from beginning to end, perfect Twilight Zone. And I had that dream like 20 years ago, and I remember it perfectly. Yep, the Black Mirror is pretty good. I liked the Star Trek one. That was a good one. And then Miley Cyrus was in one. But yeah, they have a lot of good ones on Black Mirror. Same here, Matthew. The horror movies, they don't frighten me anymore, but I still love them. The Outer Limits was good. That was kind of like the Twilight Zone. Night Gallery. Do I always wear vegan merch? Well, I always wear vegan clothes, so yeah, I guess if you want to call it merch. Yeah, X-Files is my all-time favorite show. The Howling Man. I'd have to see. I'd have to know more than just the title. Hey, don't do that. Kept trying to imagine if you would survive in Bird Box. Or what about A Quiet Place? They filmed that right around here, by the way. Which, by the way, is also like my perfect setting for my movie. Oh, you just read about the creepy director. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. Which is unfortunate because it's a good movie, And I think in instances like that, I don't necessarily think people should boycott a movie because there's so many other people that worked hard on a movie to make a movie done. Like, for instance, when the whole Kevin Spacey thing came out, everybody wants to boycott his movies. And I'm like, that's not really, like, yeah, he's a creep, all that. But so many other people worked, so hard to get that movie. It's not about one person. So, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. But there's a lot of bad people out there. Wow, there's a lot of comments that I'm missing here. Sorry, guys. The Paranormal Activity movies scare you? The one that I thought was really good was, I think it was the fourth one. Was that the one where they go to the in-laws' house, the wife's parents, the wife's mother? That one was scary. I mean, whenever I see a movie, like, none of the movies scare me, but I try to be scared, as an adult, because I used to be scared as a kid, and the way I do it is I try to a temporary suspense of reality. I try to suspend reality, and I try to put myself in the place, and I try to pretend I'm in that position. And I got to tell you, when I watched The Ring when it came out, that was years and years ago that The Ring came out. I tried to say, forget all reality, forget that this is just a movie. Let's put myself in this position. And that one scene at the end, like, I thought it was scary, because if that was happening to me, I'd be like, what is going on? What am I eating? Well, I'm done. There's no more in here. Unfortunately, I went for another one and they're gone. The Bada Bean, Bada Boom. They're like fava bean snacks. They sent me a bunch of them. They're really good. And they're made, like, they're seasoned with, like, nutritional yeast and stuff. Oh, yeah, don't post the Jeepers Creepers thing. I don't want it on this channel. If somebody wants to look it up, they can do that on their own. What is more scary, thrillers or horror? I think that there are thrillers that can be scarier than horror. But generally, I think horror is more... I don't know. It all depends on the movie, really. Off Duty, I heard that one. And also Ju-on, The Grudge. You tried the cilantro chili one. You got to try. Well, I don't think they have it in stores yet, but the chocolate sauce from Bitchin' is, like, amazing. Yeah, they're kind of pricey. Yeah, the first time I saw Jaws, that was scary to me. I have not seen Copycat, I don't think. I also watched the Blair Witch Project in the movie theaters, and I thought that was really good too. The people I went with were asking me if this was real, and I knew it wasn't, but I was like, yeah, they found these tapes. I just love to scare people, and then at the end be like, it wasn't real. But if you paid attention to that movie, I think it was scary at the end. Did I ever see the Sunday horror movies as a kid that included a crocodile in the sewers? I don't think so, but I know that line, crocodiles in the sewers, is from E.T. Your brother convinced his wife there. Congrats to your brother. He convinced his wife that there were land sharks. I often call India land shark. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. I was always intrigued by like serial killer movies and stuff, just because I went to school for criminal justice and I studied them a lot. The Blair Witch probably cost $5 to make. Yes, I used to watch The Outer Limits. The last good movies that I thought that I saw that were horror movies over the Halloween time was I really liked very low budget too, but The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I thought that was good. And what else? It Follows was the other one, yeah. The Tale of Two Sisters, Korean film. Is it fairly recent or is it old? The Hills Have Eyes. That was, I wasn't afraid when I saw that movie, the remake of it at least. I was so like frustrated at everything they were doing. Like, for instance, the kid is running from the bad guy and he's got a gun in his hand. The kid has the gun in his hand. So what does he do while he's running? He turns around while he's running. He just starts shooting. He doesn't look at what he's shooting. He just boom, 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 boom. And then he finally decides to turn around, aim this gun, and then he goes to shoot, and he realizes he had shot all his bullets. So now he's like, ugh. Like, I'm like, the whole time of that movie, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It was so frustrating that I just, it wasn't scary. I hated it. It was bad. The old 70s movie Gargoyles. No, I remember the cartoon from the, was it 80s or early 90s? With Goliath. And I remember, well, it was Tales from the Dark Side, the movie with the gargoyle. And the gargoyle said to the guy, he's like, you can never, ever tell anyone about this. If you do, you'll, consequences. And then, so he never told anybody. And then he got married, and like 30 years later or something, like, I won't. Should I tell you what happens, or do you guys want to watch it yourself? You saw Freddy Krueger's original Claw? Yeah, I think I saw one too, or a remake of it or something. I think there's a few of them. I went to a horror fest, a Scaricon. Exactly, Wahida. Oh, that was Cloverfield, I think, Matthew? Cloverfield? Casey, that was a quote from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Wait, let me see what the quote was. I missed it. My favorite quote from Nightmare. What's wrong, Joey? Little tongue-tied. I like the, alright, I'm just going to say it. Have a nice stroll, asshole. That was my favorite quote from that movie. Tale of Two Sisters, 2003. Okay, so no, that one. Wrong Turn. Yep. Last House on the Left. I did. I watched Mindhunter. The Gate. Yeah, I just saw that again. I used to watch that like when I was a little kid. The Gate with Steven Dorff. You guys stop it. The Howling when I was little. I'm like, come on, Mom, can I please watch The Howling? No, you can't watch The Howling. Silver Bullet. I love werewolf movies. I love vampire movies. It's okay. I can cuss after hours, and we're not even on my main channel, so I can do it. But I've never done it on the main channel, so you won't see that. Hey, I'm actually friends with Reggie Bannister. Well, I've met him, and we were supposed to go out to dinner and stuff. Reggie Bannister. House, the movie. House, the second story. Yeah, I loved House. Used to watch that with my brother all the time. Do I cuss a lot? I cuss a lot. I just don't do it on here. But this is my second channel where anything can happen. Yes, I remember V, and the leader of the aliens was Diana. They would eat parakeets. And I think Robert Englund was in it. Yep. The F word just makes you feel better sometimes. Yes, I'm always like, fantastic. And then I feel great. Oh, is that not the word? Why was I banned? What do you mean? What do you mean you were banned? I haven't banned anybody on here, so. I have a hater? No. What? Why would I have a hater? What's going on? What happened? No idea. What did I eat today? Well, I can't tell you what I ate for dinner because I made a video on it for you guys to watch, so I don't want to talk about it until I post the video. But I had a smoothie earlier on in the day. Frozen bananas blended up with some Oatly, some peanut butter, almond butter. And then I had that dinner, and now I'm here. But my day's not over yet. I still have a few more hours, so. Have I seen any bad? You know what? Unfortunately, I haven't been to the movie theaters in a while to see anything, and that sucks because I used to love going to the movies and stuff. But everybody's like either so busy or doesn't want to go, and it's just like, oh, man. The Witch movie, yeah, I did. I didn't like it as much as everybody was saying. Like I was like all excited to watch it, and it just wasn't that impressive to me. Have I ever casted any spells? Yeah, all the time when I play EverQuest or Dungeons and Dragons, but personally, no. Cabin in the Woods with what? Eli Roth. You love the food videos, okay? So this was like just on the go, run and gun. I did it a different format than I normally do for like cooking with the vegan zombie. I basically had my camera in my hand. And I just was like in the kitchen showing you guys. All right, guys, this is quarantine right now. This is what we're gonna make, and no recipe. Just kind of just made it on the fly. So I hope you guys like those videos. It's a different Different format there. Bad taste? No, I don't think so. Kylo Ren should stick to comedies. Good night, Cassie. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Yeah, I think I'm going to look into, I said it last night, but I want to look into getting that Days Gone By zombie game. Maybe play that live where we're, kind of walking through a zombie apocalypse while we're chatting. Can I make my videos longer? Really? I think my last video was like 21 minutes long. Do you like longer videos like that? You never had Panda Pudding? Oh yeah, I definitely didn't ban anybody. So if somebody got, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was your internet or something, but I definitely didn't ban anybody. Left 4 Dead is free on Steam. I have Steam because I used to play Skyrim. I think Skyrim? Was that Steam? Zombie time. You hate when my videos end. I mean, I like to hear that, but also like they have to end tonight because I still have some editing to do, some dogs to hang out with. Although we were outside. We came in right before the stream started, so we were outside playing, and they got their food. So I always do that. How would you? Because I never ban anybody unless I straight up see something going. I don't ban people unless somebody's in here saying really spamming really bad things. That's just not my style. Like I'd rather talk about. I don't know why you think you got banned or why you got booted from the stream, but I definitely didn't do it. And we only have one moderator in here. 10 minutes is too short. 20 is good. So we can try that. I think the one I did today, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so. But you never know. Once you edit it down, it's... Yeah. Yeah, so every time I'm online, I go out with the dogs right before because I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Do I clean their paws? Yes, and it depends how muddy it is back there right now. Tonight, I didn't really have to worry about that because it's all snow, so their paws are just in the snow. When they come back in, I have a screened-in porch where they come in. I make them run around a little bit, and I have this thing when I go in the garage where I go down to the end of the garage, and I'm like, all right, all the way here, and I say foos, and they run around me, and I'm like, and back. I go all the way down and back, and then they get all excited, and they run back. I'm like, all right, one more time. Let's go all the way down. And then they wait for me, and I go, and back. And then they just run, and they love it. But really what I'm doing is I'm cleaning their paws. Paw Patrol. I don't want to ban people because that's less people that is going to be in my stream, so... Yeah, I enjoy everybody being here. And if people are being really rude, I'm going to say, why are you doing this? And if they're saying inappropriate things, then they're going to get banned. Do I pick up their poop? The backyard is kind of poop central right now. So no in the back. In the front, yes. If we go for a walk, yes. So when they do it out back right now, I'm waiting for all the snow to melt, and that'll be a springtime job. And it's funny because we are technically in spring, but there's still snow everywhere here in Syracuse. Kids clean my pups. And if there was kids in the neighborhood that want to make some money, I'd gladly pay some kids to clean up all the poop. But, I don't know any kids that would want to do that. A German Shepherd named Stella. I love German Shepherds. More dog videos too. Okay. Yeah, if it's ever muddy out when they're in there, like if there wasn't snow on the ground, they come in, I make them give me each paw. I have a towel, I clean them down. So it's a whole thing when I let them out when it's really muddy in the back. That's why when it's really muddy out there, we go for a walk instead. A Simbolden will pick up the poop. Perfect. Thank you. Come on over. Pick up their poop. I'll make you dinner. You'd rather talk about dog feet being muddy. I'll put you on the line with Indy and we can finish here, the rest of us. Would love to see a video about how people have converted their dogs to vegan. I just don't really... I mean, it was basically like, here, eat this, don't eat that. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal walking them now, and that's because of Zeke. So Indy is really well trained, and he's fine going for a walk. So when I said I used to go for walks with my dog when I would just get out and think and be able to brainstorm ideas and stuff, that was my best time. I can't do that with Zeke because Zeke is just a ball of anxiety. And, he constantly is like, as soon as he goes outside, he just, it's all let's go. And he starts barking at the top of his little dog lungs like somebody's killing him, and it's crazy that he won't calm down. If a car drives by, he'll flail himself around trying to get in front of the car, trying to bark at the car. It's crazy. So yeah, things are different now that Zeke's here. So when I do go for a walk, I try to go late at night where he's not going to see people, where he's not going to see hopefully no cars, but sometimes a car will come by no matter what time I'm out. Do you think the zombies are coming? Yeah, I think they're not too far behind. Great tidbit there, Off Duty. Oh, I like that name, Jennifer. Moonlight and Silver. Silver and black German Shepherd named Shadow. Cool. Hummus, good night. Yeah, if you guys got to go, you got to go. Thanks for watching. And thanks to everybody that came here from Ryan and Angela's channel. That's cool. We'll try to get them on sometime. Yeah, Zeke is my newest pup. I had Zeke for about last May 2nd. Can I ride my skateboard and Zeke run? Definitely not right now. I went for a run with Zeke one time just to see if he would calm down and not pull if we went for a run. I ran 1.75 miles before he finally decided not to pull anymore. So I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna, when you're running that far with the dog pulling you the whole time and you're trying to like, no, don't pull. That was horrible. That happened one time. Like, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, Stella, I think we're going to hear a lot more updates on a lot of things because it's going to get worse before it gets better. How did I come up with the name Zeke? I don't know. I don't know. I just said it. I just Zeke. That's what. Battery exhausted. Let me go grab another one. I'm still here. Don't worry. I just gotta put a new battery in. Go sit down. Go lay down. Apparently, and I forgot this, but Zeke is what they would call the zombies from World War Z. So, yeah, so the battery lasts for about 2 hours, which is great. One stream, I went through 3 batteries. People are all on lockdown. 8 p.m. curfew. We don't have any of that yet. No, at least not that I know of here in New York State. I have not played the World War Z video game. No. Nope. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I got to do that. Well, I did a little bit of working out earlier with pull-ups and stuff. But I think I'm going to do a couple sets of push-ups as well. I'm probably not going to be live too much longer. Probably going to, take a few more questions and then get going just because I have a video to edit. With that being said, are there any more questions? Yeah, honestly, I don't know why they're making dates for people to go back to school and stuff. I think it's all tentative because we don't know what's going to go on. We don't know what's going to happen here. So I think all these dates are going to have to be postponed again anyway. Cooperative mode? Wait, which you're talking about the World War Z? How many plants does Rachel have in her room? I don't know. I just know she's got probably a little bit around the vicinity of about 150 plants in the entire house, which there's a bunch behind me over here. Well, in front of me over here. There's one up there. So, I knew nothing about plants. I knew nothing at all about plants. And now, just because she's always doing all kinds of plant stuff, I'm like, well, that's a snake plant. And there's a variegated syngonium. Was Rachel's plant video in my house? Yes, that's my house. Yeah, I don't think they do know, but the experts are saying that we're going to hit our peak in mid-May, which means in mid-May, that's when it's supposed to get the worst. So if that's the case, there's no way that we can go back to business as usual by Easter, which is just in a couple weeks. We're going to see a lot worse before we see anything better. And that's just because if it's spreading like wildfire, then more people that don't know they have it are starting going to coming down and having it, and hospital beds are going to be full, and more people will be getting it. And that's just how something like this spreads like wildfire. Does she have a ZZ plan? I don't know. Maybe you'd have to ask. She's not awake right now. Yeah, I agree. Everybody is going to be out of business and broke, but I mean, I'd rather have that than be dead. So, do I have any predictions regarding changes in the near future? I think people hopefully aren't going to take things for granted. I think after things get back on track, I think a lot of people will, rightfully so, want to get out, travel, go on vacations, just not be inside. But yeah, I think a lot of people just never thought something like this could happen to us, here. And, this is happening for the first time in 100 years. So things that people normally take for granted are now, like, for one, like, who would have thought you would have to stock up on things like toilet paper and stuff? You can't find it anywhere now. And it's because, people take that for granted, but then when they feel like, well, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to go to the store is, so this is something that I definitely want to have. And they go crazy and buy a bunch of it. So, but something just as simple as getting in your car and going to a store, like right now. Like right now it's 1:30 a.m. and very often I would go for a late night store run at Wegmans, which is less than a mile from my house. But all stores, even Wegmans and every store that I know of, is on restricted hours now. Nothing is open after like 10 o'clock. So, and not to mention, like, I don't even want to go to the, I think I have enough stuff here, but if I'm out of something, like, I don't even really want to risk it and go to the store. So, do I think that we will see positive changes? I mean, I think so, because right now we're seeing, this is kind of, I mean, with the exception of like the internet and streaming and everything that people are doing inside, I think this is allowing people to realize, everything that they had that they took for granted. Like, we can't leave the house. Like, we can't go for a walk. We can't be out in nature, which I think if there's no one around, you should be able to go for a walk in nature. But some states are restricting even that, just even going out of the house or driving, is from what you guys are saying. So yeah, I think after this, people are gonna, I mean, this is what happened after the Great Depression. People, the generation of that time, my generation and even older generation would ask them, like, why are you saving everything? Why are you hoarding everything? And they're like, well, they grew up in the Great Depression. They had very little and they had to save everything that they had. So then that was their mentality for like a long time. Some of them for the rest of their life. I think my grandma was like that. And, she was born in like 1912. So, it's just a different generation. It's what you experience. And our generations haven't seen anything bad in quite a long time. We're pretty much have it very, very, very easy. So, with this happening, it's showing us what we all take for granted. So I think that the positive afterwards, like, more people are going to want to see people face to face. Like, we could always see people face to face, but most people were like, no, I'd rather text you or talk to you on the phone or something like that, So, no real in-person communication. But now that it's being taken away from us, that's what people want to do. They want to have in-person communication. They want to see people in person. And, I think a lot of people are sick of being cooped up inside and only being able to talk to somebody on the phone, not be able to see them face. I mean, I know that I normally visit my parents like once every week or two, and, I haven't seen them in a while, with the exception of today when I drove by their house. For those of you that weren't here earlier, I was on the phone with my mom on speakerphone, and I told her to look out the window, and she looked out the window, and I was right outside the house, and I waved to her, and she thought that was really nice. Yeah, I think this is hitting a lot of businesses, like just can't, deal with what's going on. Businesses being backed up, and it's like, this is something that nobody expected. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, my mom and dad are also self-isolating. Leanna, that's a good one too. I was actually talking about that earlier too. In a funeral situation right now, they can't have funerals. So you can't go to the funeral. I don't even know if you can be buried at this point. So I don't know. I don't know what even happens to the body until then. They have to wait. Thrive has charged a yearly fee as long as I can remember. They reached out to me years ago to help promote them, and yeah, there was a yearly fee. My brother is also, um, he has to self quarantine in his home, so he's been doing things with his with the kids, so he can't leave either. Yeah, same. My parents aren't like in the best health, so I definitely do not want them to get it. That's why I'm it's so important. I'm like, do not leave the house. Deneen, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Jade and Jet, have a great night with your parents too, Darth Vegan and Kika. Thanks for being on the stream. Russell Brand has an excellent video on the subject, according to Diana's World. Yeah, my mother always she has a few things that she's had for years and years, that she requires medicine for, and that's another reason why I pushed her going vegan for so long. Maybe I could do a video chat. I don't know how that would go. She's very quiet on camera. She's not when there's no camera on her, but Yeah, this is devastating in a lot of different countries too. Leanna, yes, my dad does. Unfortunately. Yeah, just seeing everything on Italy is just it's crazy. And just thinking like if we don't do the right things, we could be there too. Yeah, same with my dad. Yeah, there was a lot of people walking in my parents' neighborhood too. Which, as long as you're not coming in contact with other people, I don't see anything wrong with going for a walk in nature. If it's not like if it's not like a populated place, like don't go somewhere like Central Park. But if you're going to like some wooded area where there's no people, like there should be nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't think there. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people also not taking this serious, but I think more and more people are starting to because they're seeing that like, oh wait, this is getting worse. Yeah, I think New York has the most cases out of any state here in the United States. Does anyone have student loans? Yep. My student loans are not paid off yet. It's like 1999 there. Um, how long has everyone been vegan for? Party like it's 1999. All right, we got since 2013, 1.5 months, 6.5 years, 2 years, 6, 11 years, 9 years, 5 years, 12 years, 3 years, 6 years. Vegan 1, vegetarian for 17. Been vegan for 20 years. Awesome. Well, congrats on everybody being vegan. That's awesome. We have 37 years. Amazing. 17 years. Awesome. So it doesn't matter if you've been vegan for a week or 1,000 years. Well, actually, it probably does. If you've been vegan for 1,000 years, then I want your immortality. But if you've been vegan for 40 years or a week, that's awesome that you are vegan. Congratulations, and you're doing your part to be better. So yeah, I think it's the single best thing a person can do for so many reasons. So, congrats on everybody here. 5 minutes. Hey, congrats on 5 minutes. As long as you're going to stick with it. Oh, you just reminded me. Yeah, Kate. So I need to get on the phone too because I don't even know. Are tax people even open? I got to do that, but I never got reimbursed for my plane ticket. I got a bunch of stuff. And Josh never got reimbursed for that Airbnb that we were supposed to be in. So I think it's great. Yeah, taxes are deferred, but I have my taxes from last year that were deferred, so I need to get those taken care of. Yeah, we're gonna call them back. Well, he's supposed to call his credit card company on that because that's just ridiculous. But I think that the expo has a fund for people that didn't get their reimbursement. Yeah, I still have student loans. But are they helping people out like cuz so this is a legit question. Does anybody know the answer to this? So, do I get any kind of cuz technically I still have my job, but I lost a lot of money by not going to the expo. And do I get any kind of deferment for my mortgage payment? I don't know. Over the phone Skype. Are you talking to me? Why did Josh have to get in touch with an attorney? I don't know which Josh gets in touch with attorneys several times a week, so I'm not really sure. Sinbad, what does that mean, Jesse? How long have I been vegan? A little over 25 years. Yeah, I guess I'll call my bank, see what they say. Oh, that would definitely help. Your taxes you can do over the phone. Yeah, so my taxes are a little bit more. The reason why they were deferred is nobody knew how to do them because we got all that Kickstarter money. And yeah, that's just the whole thing. So, oh yeah, Josh is Jason Statham's stepbrother, so he's out there right now doing that Jason Statham stuff. Probably minus a couple flips. I don't know. I've been vegan a year less than you. Oh my God. Jesse, I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, hey, Josh, vegan metalhead. So if you're thinking about veganism, so I've been doing a series with my good friend Josh, who, by the way, I've known for 20 years. And all of those years, he was a carnivore. He loved eating his meat. And, I'm still his friend, but he would, kind of poke fun at me for being vegan all of those years. Well, a couple months ago, he contacted me and said that he needs my help. He needs to go vegan. He's got diabetes, and so we did it. I helped him go vegan. He went vegan. He's been vegan for about 2 months now, and he's been vegan since January, February, March. Yeah, 2.5 months. And his diabetes, he's been able to not take his medicine anymore. And it's almost like he's currently in the process of reversing his diabetes. He's lost a ton of weight. He's feeling better. He looks better from the day we started to the day we ended. I also have another friend that I did that for, that I helped out probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. His cholesterol within 5 weeks became, it went from very, very, very bad, like 250, all the way down to like 140. And so totally helped him out there. Also, he lost 40 pounds. And it's just night and day looking at before and after, eating like meat and dairy and then just going vegan. So yes, it can be done. And if you're worried about that, then definitely look into it. There's a lot of information out there, and it'll be the best decision you ever do. Terry, good night. Good night, Terry. Terry said good night when I wasn't looking. I got to say that, so I drove Josh's car today because I had to drive him to get his work car. And then I'm driving home. And I got to say, I was like, I'm driving the car that says BJV on it. BJV. It's a nice car, but yeah, he was on metformin, and it was like really messing up his stomach. So he hasn't had to take it anymore. He hasn't taken it in like what, 2 or 3 weeks now, and he's feeling great. He's doing his blood test, and his blood is looking good without the medicine. And all he's not, okay, so what the doctors all tell you to do is control your intake of sugar and carbs. But what they don't tell you is the root cause. The root cause is the animal fats, saturated fats, and that clogs your system up so that the insulin cannot be delivered to your cells. So if you take that out of the equation, then you're fine with the sugars and carbs, which we've found that to be true. And if you don't take the animal products out and you're still doing all the fats, then yeah, obviously the sugars and carbs are going to exacerbate it, make it worse. So you take the root cause of the problem out, and you can still have those other things. So in the beginning, you lost 40 pounds, 3 months with no exercise. See, and then you add the exercise in after that. And, that's what I convinced Josh to start going to the gym, and we started doing that. And we were going every single night, and then all gyms closed, unfortunately. So it's like, yeah, doing back to the pull-ups and the push-ups. I mean, yeah, it's eating the animal. It's the cause of, and just the standard American diet. It's the cause of like heart disease, obesity, diabetes, cancers. It's horrible. Yeah, he really is doing awesome. And, I know a lot of people that say they wish they went vegan sooner, but hey, there's no better day than today. Don't say I'm going to do it next week or next month or next New Year's resolution. Do it now, like right now. Holly, go wash your face and have a good night. And yeah, I should probably get going. So Rich Roll has a nice video on diabetes. So does Dr. Esselstyn's wife, Jane Esselstyn, has a really good one on it. No, I think is that his daughter? Anyway, check it out, Jane Esselstyn. Hello, Rena. Only vegan for 6 weeks, feel great. Yeah, that's like the common thing that people feel is they feel a boost in energy, they just feel great and clean. And Josh definitely does. I did way back when I did it. 300-minute sun walk. That sounds nice. I have a lot of people on. I should stay. Yeah, Jane is his daughter. She has a pretty good video that she uses with like a toy truck, and she shows you guys in layman's terms what diabetes is and what it's doing. So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of doctors do that. They don't want to tell you, oh, change your diet. They want to say, here's a pill that will help you continue doing what you're doing. And that's just not you don't need the pill if you change your diet. I mean, we all need to eat. If we don't eat, we die. But if we eat the wrong things, we eventually die from that too. I mean, we all eventually die, but let's live the best, healthiest life we can. That's, when people say like, oh, we're all going to die anyway. Like, no. You don't want to be living in pain and suffering because you have some illness and you caused it yourself because of your bad habits. So change those habits, lead a nice, healthy life as long as you can. So that's the way I see it, at least. And I mean, obviously it's up to you guys. If you don't want to eat healthy, you don't have to. I just really care that people are vegan because there's no victims involved when people are vegan. So I really don't care if you're junk food vegan or if you're healthy vegan. So you have a jar of pickles, but no one can come help you. That's right. Even if I could help you, I can't because of the quarantine. Aqua True water filter. So is that better than the Berkey? So while we have everybody on here right now, we have 127 of you. So and I know we got some from Happy Healthy Vegan. So now that we're all here, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube channel, but lately when I'm going live, nobody's getting either the subscription notice or the notification, or people are getting them really late, so they don't know when I'm going on. They're not getting the notifications. And when normally we have over 100 people on, we're having like 12 to 20 people on. So while everybody's here, let me just say I've been doing these every single night. And they're usually late night like this. Usually been going on around 11 or 12, sometimes even later. And we've been streaming for, 2 to 3 hours, sometimes longer, just to get people's mind off of everything that's going on, or have people be able to chat in the chat or chat with me or whatever, ask questions. So if you guys want to remember that, we're going to be on for the next for the next we're going to foreshadow into the future is what I'm trying to say. And we don't know exactly when this is going to end, but I'm going to try to do these as often as I can. And if I can, every night. So you like my shirt? Thank you, Elka. Oh, cool. So Stella had hypoglycemia and now no problems. You went vegan, high carb, low fat, no problems. It's because there's many people on YouTube. Yeah, I think right now, Hermit, that nobody really knows what to do, so everybody's going on YouTube. There's probably a lot of people streaming now too. So I appreciate you guys coming over here. Diana found out through Happy Healthy Vegan. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming over here and giving it a watch. I've known Happy Healthy Vegan for probably 5 or 6 years now. I met them out in California at an expo. We hung out, we had fun, we made some videos together, took some pictures, ate some food. Oh, they didn't know that I had a second channel? Yeah, because, I mean, my main channel, by the way, is the Vegan Zombie, which all of my other stuff that I upload to. But, for live streams, I decided to come. For some reason, every time I would go live, I'd lose subscribers. So, you know what? I stopped doing it really over on the Vegan Zombie channel, and I have it over here. So we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So we don't always talk about vegan. We don't always talk about zombies. We can talk about whatever. So here we are on the second channel. Which kind of blurry? This is kind of blurry? That might be your feed because this is a perfect image on the mirrorless. Oh, I get it. So you were following my main channel, just not this one. Yeah, I should probably clarify with people. Yeah, every time I would go live, I'd lose subscribers. And I don't know why. But I did know I didn't want to keep losing subscribers, so I just started doing it on this channel. And I've lost probably... so this channel has about 16,000 subscribers, but at one time it had over 17,000. So, yeah, I don't know. Usually people get more subscribers from it, but yeah. Maybe because the vegan, maybe because the zombie, I don't know. But I appreciate anybody that shouts on my channel or tells people about it or, gets people to come over and watch it. That's very appreciative. The Dow is going to rocket tomorrow. I was just talking about buying stock today for people. YouTube is downgrading videos to 4. You know what, Jesse? I didn't hear that, but I did notice that a few of my videos were defaulted at 480. I'm like, no, bring it back to 1,000. 1280. You think that YouTube or hackers are unsubscribing people? I didn't even know they could do that. I guess if they could hack into somebody's account, they could unsubscribe you from everybody. They don't want me to have as much traffic. They lose money. Yeah, well, whenever we get paid on YouTube, they get a cut of that. So they would want channels to do good. I guess, I don't know. Did anybody watch... Wait, what movies were we were saying people, if you didn't see E.T., you got to see E.T., but what was the other one we were talking about last night? Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. Yeah, very eerily, this whole thing that's happening is very much like the premise of my show, like the movie that I wrote and the cookbook, minus the zombie part. The zombie would be the infected. Oh, thanks, Rosio. I got to say that I'm hearing this a lot, but I'm kind of surprised. A lot of people have said that my voice is soothing, and I've always hated my voice. I'm okay with it now just because I do this for a living. I do YouTube, but I've always hated the way I sounded. But I keep hearing people say my voice is soothing, and I hope I'm not putting everybody to sleep. Unless that's your goal, is to get to sleep, then I guess that's okay then. Wait, it's like your cookbook? Well, at the beginning of my cookbook, which is over here, I have a little comic book of the infection. People eating meat, turning into zombies, infecting other people. And that's the premise of my whole zombie story that I wrote. The whole reason why I created this channel and why I'm doing the movie that I'm doing is because it's a zombie infection that is spread through the meat and the dairy that people are eating animals and they are catching this virus. They are turning into zombies, and so obviously the vegans are like one step ahead. I mean, they're not immune, but they're a little bit ahead of the game, kind of like what somebody was saying here. Yeah, if it was really late and you fell asleep, I'll let it slide. Chris and Ryan's voices are soothing and real. Imagine if it was me and Ryan talking. Hey Ryan, what do you think about the new data for the I don't know, I'm just making it up. And then he's like, well, Chris, I was really looking at the studies, and it looks like the vegans are ahead of the meat eaters. Can you still dunk? Can we play some basketball? Can we skateboard? I don't know. Just being stupid. Yeah, Mrs. Nightmare. A lot of people have been asking for the hard copy of my cookbook, but unfortunately, it's out of print. So, although I have a couple of my own, there's no more to buy. And actually, they're price gouging it on Amazon right now. I think one's going for $894 on Amazon. And that's not me. I'm not selling that. I have no idea who's doing that. But one day I wanna get them back. But you can still buy the ebook, and it's the exact same as the hard copy, only it's ebook. So what? Yes. I mean, I always worry that I'm going to be boring. I don't want to be boring. I want to talk about stuff, but also I don't want to continue, because I've told a lot of interesting stories, but I feel like I've wasted those. I didn't waste them, but I've already told them. So like all the things that we've talked about over like the week are like, I mean, some pretty crazy things that I've experienced in my life. And, but I don't want to keep telling them, because people are going to be like, well, I've already heard this one. I'll come back later. And then I lose an audience. So I got to keep remembering different stories that happened. Why are we talking about Charles? Sorry if I missed the German cookbook you can buy from Amazon. Yeah, I don't think the German one's out of print, and they also have a French version too. So my cookbook is in English, German, and French. The English one is out. You can still buy. If you can speak German, then there's a German one and there's a French one. I can't read it. Will you ever tell the forbidden story? Asking for a friend. I don't know, because it's just, I don't know. It's a crazy story, and but I know if I told that story, it would probably go viral. Maybe someday I'll tell it. I do want to do a second book, L. So my first book is called Cook and Survive, and I made it back in 2013. So John and I made that cookbook, and it's got the story of my vegan zombie story, but also a bunch of our recipes that we made up until that point, when most of the stuff was comfort food, vegan junk food. But I want to make another book, hey, you've already survived the first part of the apocalypse. So I put a little more of the comic, more of the story in there to give you more of the backstory, but also a bunch of really healthy recipes called Cook and Thrive. So we got Cook and Survive, and then Cook and Thrive. And then I'm still wondering what the last book could be, but maybe it'll be just like all pizza, like just a pizza book. Because I was going to do that with my friend Isa. We were going to do vegan pizza shop. So I already made that. I already made a vegan pizza shop, bought the domain and all that stuff. Just never made the book, but we were going to do it together, and just didn't happen yet. Big Josh Vegan is in the house. Tell the story. Tell the story. I could tell the story, but that means, Linda, you have to leave. Linda doesn't want to hear the story. But that's okay. You know, you can take a break if I tell the story. No, I can't. I can't tell the story. If I do tell the story, it's not going to be tonight. You know, I always, when I was younger, I worked in a lot of food, restaurants and stuff like that. And when I was 18, when I first went vegan, I wanted to open up my own vegan restaurant. And that was 25 years ago. And I still do eventually, but not right this minute. I wanted to open up a vegan pizza shop where, I have pizza and everything, like everything vegan antipasto salads and subs and, everything you would get there at a pizza shop. Make my own cheese, my own meats, my own dough, everything. Wait, who turned into a conservative nut? The reason why I don't want to do it right now is because then I'd be tied down to here. I'd be tied down here, and I really love, this is my passion, the vegan zombie, and sometimes it takes me traveling, and I like to do that. Wherever I go, I'm making videos, I'm showing people that veganism is, I'm trying to make it easier for everybody. I'm showing people how to make veganism easy. For those of you that think it's hard, or other people that aren't vegan yet that might think it's hard, I'm trying to basically dumb it down, make it very easily accessible to everybody in any way that I can. I do cooking videos. I go to different stores and I show what's vegan at different stores, what to look for in ingredients. I show shopping on a budget if you don't have a big budget. Travel videos, different restaurants, everything pretty much. Well, I already had a name that I was going to name it, but then I found there's one very similar to it, which I could still do mine. Yeah. No, Josh isn't from Canada. He's from around here. Good night, Candy. Stay safe. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. The third book could be Pizza Pies in the Sky. You loved when me and Brian Turner did a collab that was, oh, well, if you like that, I still have one more video that I never posted of Brian and me. So I could do that. Do I work several days in a row? I normally work every single day. Yeah. I normally do something at least every single day. So I don't take days off. Small Josh and Big Josh, all in the same. Is there even any debating? Is Charles Marlowe still a thing? He said some messed up things about me, and I've never even met him. I've got a video of things that he said about me. He's a joke. And he used to live here. Not in my house, but right in the same city I live in. The brain inside a head. Hi. What did I eat today during quarantine? I ate I had a smoothie, and then I had something that I can't really say yet because I did a video for you guys. Just a quick recipe I made of stuff that I found around my pantry and kitchen. So, and by the way, Josh, I have a bunch of extra, so if you're hungry tomorrow, you can have some. It's good. Oh, he's definitely a jerk. There is still snow at my place. There's snow outside. He definitely said that Strong Hearts was full of annoying hipsters and stuff. He really dogged them out. And then he said stuff about me for no reason. And his reasoning for it was because I have long hair. I can't say what he said because it's like really, I could show you the video if you guys want. I could find it. I have a video of it, of everything he said. Nope. We have to go back way far though to find that. I don't know if I should show you guys because he doesn't say nice things, and we don't say those bad words on this channel. But it was a few years ago. Oh, there's one of Ryan from Happy Healthy. Did you guys like it when I showed you guys all those old pictures and we told stories that way? Because that was... You know, sometimes when I can't think of anything to talk about, I just go through all my old pictures and videos and stuff. So that kind of helped. Well, no, I think he was making fun of me because not making fun of the long hair, but basically saying that it's really stupid what he said. He's got no recourse. He's got nothing to say about me. So he just starts ripping on me for no reason whatsoever. I'm trying to find it. So I'm like looking on my phone over here. So I'm not ignoring. I'm just swiping. It's got to be pretty far, but because it was like 3 years ago, I think. So it's around that. And I had no idea because I had never talked to him before. Alka, thank you so much for the banana and the super chat. I appreciate it. The vegan cheetah. And I saw him once in person, but I didn't realize it was him until he walked by. He didn't say a word to me. And then I turned around and I'm like, dude, do you need to say something to me? I didn't say that because it was at a vegan event in California. Which I'm surprised he went out there because he talks so much trash about everybody. I'm not finding it. Awesome hat. Chat. Super chat. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Alka. Sometimes I do these, I forget all about, and then it pops up. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Super chat. Super chat. All right. I don't know. Do you want me to keep looking or I don't know. We don't have to. You know, I don't even know if I can play it because it's F this, F that. It's bad. So. Why does the vegan cheetah make fun of and hate on vegans? He's like a drama channel. He likes to make fun of Mainly vegans, really, and he called himself a vegan. Oh, I found it. It's only 4 seconds long. I don't know if I should even say. Oh, so I'm going to cover up what my friend that sent it to me anyway, but there he is. I don't want to show my friend that sent it to me, though. No, I don't drink soda or anything ever. You're losing service? Yeah, it sounds like it. All right, I'll let you guys hear it, but if anybody here, because I don't like... All right, so if you guys are offended by... I know this is weird for me to even say this, but are we all adults? Like, he swears in this, and I've never, like, really played any swear words except for, you know, the quote that I said earlier today. But he says the F word left and right. He says... This guy, he's just... Okay, anyway, are we good? Are we good? If we're not, just mute it. I'll show you what he says. Okay, here we go. I gotta just make sure. I don't know why it's not. It's hold on. It starts. It's only 4 seconds long, and it starts off right at the beginning. So let me try it one more time.
Elite dick. And he is part of the vegan social media elite. He has over 100,000 subscribers. This guy is a dick rider. He's a militant vegan. He's a whack job. He is. You know, vegan zombie, I'm sorry. You're a fucking whack job. You know, he's got long hair, and he's been vegan for like fucking 15 years. He's a fucking nutcase. Okay, but anyways, that being said, he basically...
25 years, buddy. Yeah. So... Oh, I'll say that to my face. Yeah, so that's that's the vegan cheetah. I've never talked to him, never had any beef with him, but I don't know. I've been vegan for a long time, and I guess that triggered him. But did you see how he had nothing bad to say about me except for I've been vegan for a long time? I'm a whack job because I got long hair, and I got over 100,000 followers, so I must be a whack job. Yeah. All right, so sorry, you can unplug your ears now. Back to family-friendly channel. Yeah, this dude's crazy, but yeah. The reason he gives why I'm a whack job is because I have long hair and I have 100,000 followers, over 100,000 followers, and wait, what did he say? Long hair, 100,000 followers. Oh, and I've been vegan for like 15 years, which I've actually been vegan for 25, but that's why I have long hair. He had nothing to say why he didn't like me, so he went to my appearance. Like, there's got to be something wrong with this kid. I don't know. Probably that. He said that before. He said I had a cookbook and strong hearts when he went in there, and everybody was just these weakling, nobody he would do business with or anything like that. And then he started talking about me, like, you know, he's got a cookbook there, and I guess he's this other vegan in Syracuse, and he's got over 100,000 followers, which I don't know why that has anything, but I think he was just jealous. That's what it comes down to. Oh, I believe me, I forget about him. That was like 3 years old. I had to really search for that. I just thought it was funny. But I haven't heard anything for, like, does he even still have a channel? He probably was jealous. But So he was a vegan drama channel, and I think he would say things to people to get them to do a response video. So he wanted me to do a response video, I think, so then it would make him more relevant and more people, because he didn't care what people said about him. I actually did do a response video to him because he's from Syracuse, and he used to live here. I think he lives in LA now, but he did a video where he went to Wegmans, the one in DeWitt, which is not far from me either. And he went in there and he bought ramen noodles, the chicken ones. And he basically said, I just take the packets out. I take the packets out and I just eat that. And everybody's like, why would you do that? You know? And I just wanted to show people, because his brother worked there too. I think he also went to Walmart where they don't have any vegan ramen. The Top Ramen by Nissan, those are the vegan ones, the Oriental ones, also called soy sauce flavor. So I did a video where I actually turned my camera on. I didn't stop it, and I walked into Wegmans. I walked right to the aisle, and I showed people, look, the vegan ones are right here, but he chose to get the other ones. I don't know if he was doing it for a reaction or what, but anyway, I did a response video to him. Oh yeah, I heard he was. Yeah, I think I heard him say that about the clams. But, you know, we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about him. He was just a drama channel, and he would try to. And he actually made it to, like, I don't know, TMZ or something. That, you know, they talked about him for a hot minute, and then I think there were some people suing him. I don't know. I'd rather be a smaller channel where people actually liked me than a big channel where everybody hates you, because wherever he went, like, he's got to have enemies. He talked so much trash about everybody. Sorry, Maria, for that exchange there, that video. He's doing great. Oh, is he reporting it now? I don't watch him. I don't know. So he does have a channel still, and he's reporting things. He's trying to be like a news guy. I think he went to school for that, media relations or something. Yeah, he's pretty articulate when he puts his videos together. It's just that kind of stuff, and the way he bullies people, and you know, he's just. Actually, the nudes that I was eating in the live stream were the ramen noodles from Wegmans, way healthier than the other ones, and way better. But every once in a while, you'll see me eating the other ones. It was on TMZ or something like that. Yeah, Vegan Cheetah, Charles Marlowe. It was, probably 2 years ago or more. His dad was a media professor at Surrey. Oh, he was? Was he? Who's my least favorite of the anti-vegans? Probably all of them. There's a few of them that made videos about me, but yeah. What's his name? Bobby. Bobby tried to start with me once in the comment section. I didn't give him what he wanted. He just wanted me to be making response videos to him. Elka, good night. How do I feel about vegan gains, harassment, and trash talking then? I don't know that. I don't know if I've seen any videos where he's done harassment and trash talking. I know he's like, I've seen a few of his videos. I haven't seen like a ton of them. But I know he's got that, in your face kind of approach. So I've seen him debate non-vegan stuff like that. I've seen him debate a couple vegans, but I don't think I've ever heard him harass anybody. Sverige is the worst, but he's like almost laughable. Like he doesn't even know what he's saying, I think. What do I think about fruitarian versus raw veganism? I think that those can be, they both can be extreme, and a lot of people end up with eating disorders on them, and they're doing it for like health reasons rather than veganism. Not everyone, but my experience with raw veganism wasn't something overall positive. So that's why I'm not raw vegan anymore. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate that. I don't know. Like last year he was making videos and commenting. I didn't know who he was. He started commenting on my videos, so I looked at it and it was just like, dude, trying to. That's why I ended up making videos on, some of these vegans going not vegan anymore, and it was because of people like Bobby and Sverige and everything. You got to say some of them make a good argument and they sound like they know what they're talking about. And for somebody that wants to go vegan, that might be on the fence, that goes and searches, well, I want to go vegan, but let me search a little bit better. And they see their channel, and that could be something that could sway them from actually doing it. Saying, oh, I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want this to happen to me. But so here I am, 25 years vegan, and I know many other people that are also vegan, long-term, 20 more years. And, if what they say is true, I'd be dead right now. I wouldn't be alive. I'd be very sick. I'm in the best health of my life. And my blood works good. I feel like I did when I was 20. I'm still out there skateboarding, doing all kinds of things, running, working out. I'm in my mid-40s, so, what they're saying, like, it's funny because a lot of them, like, I've been vegan longer than they've been alive, but yet they've got this, anecdotal data that, has really no scientific credibility, and they're trying to tell people, like, and Sverige's new thing is he's telling people that, there's no way I've been vegan 25 years. There's nobody that's been vegan that. If I'm claiming it, then I got to be lying or cheating or whatever, because it can't happen. And it's ridiculous. Oh, I have videos when I was all raw vegan. Yeah. It was about 7.5, 8 years ago. And I just made all raw vegan stuff. Most of them are in this channel because that was pretty much before I was like taking over in front of the camera on the main channel. Sewage, yeah, for real. I know. All those animals, those big animals are so weak. Brooklyn, same here. So that's something that I always, I can't believe some of like the shysters out there, because like I genuinely, it makes me feel good to be able to be in a position to like help other people. Like I feel good doing that. Did my cholesterol go down? My cholesterol went down, yes, when I took oil out of my diet and I started balancing the foods out a little bit better instead of doing like, all the junk foods and stuff. And I have videos on that too. Diana's World. Well, thank you for coming over here and watching. If you have to go, then good night. I should probably get going too, guys. You still use oil. Your brain needs oil and cholesterol. See, everything has oil in it, but to use extra oil, you don't need that. You don't need any of it. And you still get your fats and stuff. You can take, a handful of walnuts or flax seeds, which is, just enough for you. It's perfect for you, for your brain function and to get all that. But you don't need all the extras. And that's, check out Dr. Esselstyn for one. That's a good one. I think Barnard has something on that too. But yeah, you're not doing without. You're just not adding all the extra oils to your foods. You love when I say, I know how many times tonight did I say I should go, but I really do need to go. I mean, I agree, Babu. Like, I mean, cooking in oil makes a lot of things taste better. But for me, it's not worth it. It's not worth having like high cholesterol because I like the taste of something. So I'd rather be healthy on the inside and just find something else than like fried food or oil. Who is too extremist? Oh, you don't like Dr. Esselstyn? Dr. Esselstyn is not too extremist. Dr. Esselstyn is showing people that have severe disease, heart conditions and stuff like that, how to eat to save themselves. That's not, and he's not saying that everybody needs to eat like that. He's saying, somebody that has very bad heart disease, that's what you need to do. And I don't think that is extreme at all. Extreme is like, taking all, pre-medicated, taking all these medications. And then, I mean, he even says it in the, I think, Forks Over Knives, cracking your rib cage open and doing like a bypass surgery so that would be extreme. But no, he doesn't say that the normal person needs to eat like that. In fact, his son Rip is, have a slightly different diet for, people that are a little more healthy than somebody that's, terminally ill. Bye, Chrissy. Waving to you. All right. Well, you know what? It is almost 3 o'clock, so I guess I'm going to get going. So we'll probably be doing one of these tomorrow night, just like normal. And I'm going to finish a video tonight for Josh. So be on the lookout tomorrow for a video going up on Josh's channel, hopefully. Hopefully I get everything I need to get that done. If not, we might have to do some more filming tomorrow. But that's it for tonight. So have a great night, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. And have a great night. Watch out for zombies.